Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. This is Nurse Nana, and today I will be talking about my journey through my master's program. I am currently with Capella University and I'm in the RN to MSN, RN to MSN with a specialization in nursing education. So I'll be talking about my journey so far, give you an update. How Capella works is they go by the 12-week or the billing cycle. So every billing cycle is 12 weeks. So I just finished the first billing cycle. I'm currently on the second billing cycle. So I started in September 25th and I finished the first term December 5th. And that's 12 weeks. So in that 12-week program, I've been able to finish 8 courses out of the 16 total. Yes, I know. I was very determined to at least get halfway done. I do know some people that have finished in one term. Kudos to them, but I'm very busy. I have 3 children, age 8, 6, and actually an infant as well who just turned 1. So pretty busy, and being a wife and being a nurse. So yes, I'm taking my time and I'm loving the program so far. I'm currently in the FlexpathRN program. So with each program, you have 2 choices. Either the guided path, which is your normal schedule, like any other online class where you're told when to turn in assignments, where there's actually a plan for you. The FlexpathRN is basically at your own pace, and that's what I like, especially with my lifestyle, again, being busy. Each course has, usually it's between 3 to 4 papers or called assessments. They call assessments, but majority of this program is papers. So get ready to write papers. Sometimes I've had a couple of classes where we're required to do a PowerPoint presentation. I've done that as well. One class we had to do a poster. So you do have those, but majority of the assessments will have to do with papers. It varies. Sometimes a 3-page, sometimes 4 pages, up to 8. I've written an 8-page paper. Yes. So what I like about it is that they have what we call target dates. So as a self-learner, you get to choose your target date. So for each paper, you get to set the time or the date that you think that you will finish. Again, just because you set that doesn't mean you have to stick by it. It's a way to keep you on track. So I like that feature of the target dates. So let's say something comes up, life happens and you need to change it. It's not a problem. You just change it. You're not penalized. It's just for you to have your own guide or your own map of when you want to finish the assignment. So that has been helpful. I've been using the target dates. Right now, my current pace, I try to do, for each course, I try to do at least 2 assignments per week. 2 assignments a week. That's the average. I have finished some classes within a week. Again, those were, to me, pretty straightforward. So I was able to finish a course in a week. Another thing that I like about the FlexPath is you don't have to do those discussions. I have taken some online classes before in my nursing program where we had to go on the discussion board and comment on each other's. I don't like that, the post and everything. So I love writing, and this is in my alley. So far as you're doing the research, getting the credible evidence, the evidence-based practice, it's pretty straightforward to me, because all you have to do is to make sure that you are hitting the target. So each course has a scoring guide within each assessment. So the scoring guide is basically like a rubric that the professor instructor goes by to make sure that you're meeting the competencies. That is your key. I have been using that, and so far I have been successful. I've had mostly A's on my papers, except for two that I had B's. But overall, all my classes so far, I have an A in them, and it's because I follow the scoring guide. So after I write my paper, I make sure that have I hit this point? Do I have this that the professor is looking for? So in the rubric or the scoring guide, there are 4 categories: non-performance, basic, proficient, and distinguished. As a master's learner, you have to be within the proficient and distinguished. So proficient is basically like a B, and distinguished is an A. So what I do is to ensure that I have an A, I go under the distinguished category and make sure that I have all the pointers that the instructor is looking for. Stick to the scoring guide. I cannot emphasize that so much. Another thing that I like about the FlexPath is that you get 3 attempts for each paper that you write after you submit to the professor, and you get your feedback. They grade it and give you a feedback. Based on that, you can decide that, do I want to redo this for a better score? Again, it's your choice, but you want to make sure as a master's learner that you are in the proficient or the distinguished category. So if you do choose to continue to redo it, you have the option. So you get actually 3 attempts. So if you turn it in, you didn't get what you wanted, you can submit and resubmit a second time. So that's, to me, that is great, because sometimes it's kind of hard to know what the professor's looking for with your first attempt. So once you get an idea, you can easily correct it. So yes, I really love the 3 attempts. So again, thank you for watching. This is Nurse Nana. If you have any questions, any comments, I know before I applied for the program, I was looking online to see if there are any other RN to MSN, and majority of what I found was RN to BSN. So I figured that, this will be beneficial to someone that is looking for information on the RN to MSN program at Capella University. So if you have any questions, comment below. If there's any topic you want me to talk about, let me know. I am thinking about doing a video and going over the 8 classes that I've gone through so far, to let you know how many assignments are in there, how many assessments, and some tips and all that. So let me know if that's something that you would like to get more information on. Thank you for watching. Again, this is Nurse Nana.